So here's the boss rush.
That's my favorite thing to do in Mega Man games, is to do the boss rush.
But now that we have all the weapons, we can finally see what Rapid Man was weak to. It's a laser. Which is honestly less effective against him than just shooting him with the Buster.
It's the old Power Stone problem.
It's really just waiting around so you can use a bullshit power against him.
So, where's his music from?
This was Born to Fight. I got it off of some guy's YouTube before he closed it down.
Born to Fight what?
I don't know.
It's really not any different than... I mean, even less so than, like... Because the fights are already really easy.
Yeah, and now you have the weaknesses. So now it's...
I guess that's not the worst thing, then.
Now you can see that Flare Man is literally just Heat Man without the fireballs.
I hadn't noticed before. I thought it was completely original, much like not Burner Man here.
It's like such a lazy way to pad out your game. And it was in the originals, I know, that's why they put them in these, but...
I mean, if you just put in, like, some different terrain, it'd be like, oh, now I gotta figure out how to deal with this new terrain. But, like, no, it's just the same, because that would require changing the boss regime.
Or, better thought, don't do it!
I love how Quickman is suddenly really hard in Mega Man 2 because you don't have steps anymore.
If they made it, if they made you do the fights at this speed, maybe that would be... that
it would
be
still
different.
just be hit with weakness, watch them die.
That's true, but...
Good old Mega Man X4 problem.
Yeah. I still like X4, I don't care.
X4 is great, but the boss weaknesses, man, they obliterate the air enemies.
That's fine though, I think. Like, that's fine.
I mean, that's the whole point of a weakness, but...
Yeah, I mean, if you're cool, like me, you don't use the weaknesses anyway.
Oh, well. I'm not cool like you. I have to
See?
admit.
Yeah, better everyone admit it right now in the thread.
Yep.
But I can beat Infinite Dynamis really easily.
What?
Which is the one where they have the guy that says burn to the ground over and over again?
That's X7.
X7.
That's X7, yeah. What the fuck were they thinking?
It's probably still a better game than this piece of garbage.
Here's my incredible Wily strat.
Nice.
That's so stupid.
He literally cannot hit you back here, no matter what.
Yeah, well, that's fine then, you know.
That's how the developers beat it.
Wily's never been that smart, so I can see him making this kind of mistake.
Yeah. He's got technically 3 weaknesses, but one's shared with the capsule, so you don't use it.
Is it the stone?
No, actually, we finally moved on from the stone. Now we're on to lasers.
What a plot twist.
Nice. And it's a good thing you have all those W tanks.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Because this is his main method of attack, is just vomiting bullets at you.
That doesn't really look that hard to dodge.
It isn't, except for that third one, which is usually timed to have you just get hit. And we've already lost our proto shield, so it's not useful anymore.
That usually happens when you lose things.
Yeah, but usually the proto shield doesn't actually have an ammo counter.
Yeah, that's really dumb. Like in 7, you can just use it as long as you want, really.
Dumb, you say? Everything in this game is well thought out.
You're right, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I mean, have you made a fan game?
Yes, I did.
I think my most favorite thing about this is the fact that Wily is always in the sky and barely ever shootable.
I made several fan games when I was a young, stupid child. So I understand.
Oh no! Roll, no!
Fan games of what?
Oh wow. Roll is stone cold.
Is Roll just gonna kill him?
Laser code.
That'd be pretty great. What? Oh, lame.
I haven't seen both of those plot devices before.
A predictable plot in a Mega Man game? What?
Yeah, this is not a Mega Man game. It's a Rockman R role game.
Oh, you're right. It's a Rockman game.
You still have to answer the questions of what they were fan games, I think.
This is the prequel of Brutal Legend. That's why. He doesn't even look like a weasel.
That's why the metal is playing right now over the credits.
I made a Mega Man fan game when I was a kid in like Game Maker or something, or Click and Play, something like that. I would have no idea where to find it now. So it's
How much did Sigh shit on
the
it
embarrassment is behind me. What?
It must be one of. Is it Paradise? Are you Daniel Page?
Oh man, I fucking wish.
You can't hide anymore, Crow.
I wish I was David Page. I'm actually Super Danny.
Oh, that's cool. Super Danny is cool. Cool with me. Thank you very much for paying $10 for this piece of garbage, you sucker!
You could have spent that on anything else.
Anything.
Anything else.
And that's it. Just kicked right to the title screen. That was it. That was the whole game.
Why did you play that?
Now to play the hard mode, the boss rush, and the extra stages. There's the DLC.
Again, Paradise may be worse qualitatively, but it never asked you for money, and this game was going to. So,
because that's very legal to do. It's very legal to ask for money for a fan game.
Japan does it all the time.
That's true. Oh, Japan.
I mean, just look at Mighty Number 9.
There's a Soviet novel, a fan novel of Lord of the Rings, which is from the perspective of the people in Mordor. And they're like industrializing, and they're a commune, and the elves come in and fuck everything up because they represent capitalism and the monarchy and imperialism. Sauron is like the Stalin. He's safeguarding the revolution for the moment, but eventually he will be replaced by some other thing.